Hello friends, I'm Nancy Thompson with Create with Nancy, and it's time for some creative ink. It's time to get inspired, it's time to feel creative, and time to share all those beautiful creations with others. So come on in, say hello. Today is Friday, August 9th, 2024, and here in central New York, it's a monsoon out there. It is raining. We are getting the Hurricane Debbie, the effects of that, the aftermath, but it's just rain and no tornadoes like some people in the parts of the country have received. So I guess we can feel blessed about that. And it's a great day to be inside crafting. So hopefully many of you are inside and you're ready to get creative. So again, I'm Nancy Thompson. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skaneateles, New York. And I love sharing creative ideas with you. So if you, I hope you follow along. If you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, just hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified when I am live. So today we're doing a fun fold. We're going to use that beautiful Unbounded Beauty designer paper again. We used it on Friday or on Wednesday. And let me see if I can grab those cards. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Did we use it on Wednesday? Yeah, we did. So let me pull out those cards so we have them. And we did lots of cards. I showed lots of ideas with this card because designer paper is on sale this month, and you want to take advantage of it. It's only $10.69 a package. And it's a great time to stock up and grab and make some beautiful cards for people on those friends and family that you have on your wish list for the holiday season. Okay, so hi Colleen, welcome. Happy Friday to you too as well. And Pat, oh yeah, we're getting off. It's been raining. Oh, lots of damage. Well, so far, and some water in your basement. So far, our basement is dry, thank the Lord. But it's been raining buckets and buckets. It rained so hard, like I could barely see the barn. I had to finally put down my garage door because the rain was coming in there. So, yeah, it's still a pretty constant stream. So hopefully it doesn't last much longer. But anyway, so hopefully everybody's staying safe and sound. So let's look at my desktop. So this is the designer series paper sale, and you can check it out in the online store. You'll look to see for designer paper sale. There'll be a separate column for that, and it'll show you all the paper that's on sale with the sale price as well. As far as I know, everything is still in stock, but there's lots of great ones. You know, like if you're looking for some winter cards, there's just so many to make some simple and easy cards. And that's what we're going to keep doing all month. I'll be continuing to share all month long ideas for designer paper, okay? So let's see here. And today you're going to get a sneak peek of some paper from this right here, the next mini catalog, the September through December mini catalog. We're gonna make a card with some of the designer paper there today, and because you're gonna love it. So today we're doing a square column fun fold card, okay? And it's very easy. We're gonna use the Unbounded Love stamp set, okay? I love that. And this is the bundle, so it's a bundle, so you can get the dies with that. So there's some great dies that create some great labels that will coordinate with your words. So you could, you know, stamp some words in the inside of like this frame here. There's just lots and lots of possibilities, okay? So we're going to use this scallop frame today and this one as well, okay? The word hello from the stamp set fits in there beautifully. And what else are we using? We're also going to use these 2 leaf dies as well, okay? And we're going to use some of that beautiful glimmer paper. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Okay, so let's get cracking here, right? Okay, let me just move a few things here. And where's the card? So this is the card we're going to create today. I kind of gave a little sneak peek. So it's a square column fun fold. So when it folds, it'll go in the envelope like this. And it's really so easy to create, okay? So we are going to start out with, I love making a template. So if you have grid paper, or if you happen to, or just write down the measurements right now, and then you can make your own template afterwards. You know, and I forgot to write down the name of this so I can remember what this is for. So square column unfold, okay, because that's important, because once you make a template, then you don't have to think and look for the measurements again, and it's easy for you to recreate as well. And then I'll write down the size of my designer paper and any other supplies that I use as well on here, okay? All right, so our piece of cardstock is 5.5 by 10 1/8, okay? So I've already cut that, and then we're going to do a few simple score marks, okay? Let me move a few things out of the way. And you're going to want to, we'll open up our trimmer here, and let's get the cutter out of the way. So our first score mark is going to be 4 1/4, okay? Because that's the size of our card base. And now we're going to create our columns, okay? Hi, Kathy. I know. Sunny sunshine. Is it? I don't know. It's still raining here. I can't really see the sun yet. So 4 1/4, and then our next one is 5 3/4, okay? So just take your time and be accurate, because that's what's going to make your column, you know, stand up well, okay? Let me see here. I was just hit the wrong thing here on my computer. Okay, let's refresh this for a minute. Okay, and then our next one is, so we just did 4 1/4, 5 3/4. The next one is 7 1/4 inches, okay? And then the next one is 8 3/4. So go all the way down to 8 3/4. Okay, so these three are equally distanced. This one's a little bit shorter, so when we're folding it up, you'll see why that one needs to be just a hair shorter. Whoops. Let's and then I'm going to cut my designer paper, okay? So let me just double check. So this is 5 3/8 inch tall. You could really make this as tall as you want. We're going to just have a little hint of designer paper showing, or cardstock showing, okay? So we need 3 pieces that are 1 3/8 inches wide. So there's 1, and then 2, and 3. I love using this side of my trimmer, because then it gives more bulk for this paper to sit against. And then we need a final one that's 1 1/8 wide, okay? 1 1/8 inches wide. There we go. Okay, so we've got that, and we're all done with our paper trimmer, I think. So, oh, I forgot to show you these cards that we did on Wednesday. Remember these simple and easy cards? It was just matting the designer paper on a basic white mat. Just kind of pop it up, and just a simple strip of coordinating cardstock and a punch. So really a good stamp, ink, and paper type card that's taken a sip of. So simple and easy, okay? You could do that with any of the designs in that pack. Okay, so we've got our cardstock all scored here. So we're going to burnish all the folds really well, okay? So just go and burnish them really well. And just give them a really good burnish. Okay. So what is going to happen, this tab is going to lay down like that, okay? So what you do is you fold that tab over, and we'll glue that down onto here. And but we're going to do that last, okay? We're going to build our card base first. So this first panel is going to be left alone. And actually, I'm going to start with the skinnier one that's 1 3/8 inch wide, okay? And I forgot to re-glue my glue bottle, so let's just use one of these. This is a little bit thicker, so I got to be a little bit gentler with it. Let's Just add, oh, come on, it's going to come out like a glob, right? There we go. All right, so we're going to just add this onto the edge. So remember, you're just going to have just 1/8 of an inch, okay? Just a hint. All right, so there's our first one. This was 1 1/8. So the rest are 1 3/8 inch wide, and I kept them in order. So as I go across, they're gonna, especially if you have a really good directional type pattern, it'll look nice if you kind of layer these up in order. All right, that's not, let me see if I got a fuller bottle here. Maybe this one. Let's try this. Okay, there we go. This is like a perfect day to stay inside and do some crafting. Okay, so we're gonna just put this one here. Okay, and you know what? I might have forgotten something. I gotta grab some ribbon. Hang on. Okay, I forgot. We need some ribbon for this card as well. Okay, panel number 2 here. Come on. Oh my goodness, I'm really not doing good. Let's go back to this. Maybe this will, I can get this to, it's just low on glue and I should have refilled it before we started. Okay, it's working. Okay, panel number 2. These came out so beautiful, I think. Wait till you see the rest. And adding a little bit of glimmer paper really creates a wow to this card. And here we go. Okay, so we've got our 3 panels done. All right. So let me think here. 1, 2. So this middle panel is the one that's going to have the ribbon on it, okay? So what we're going to do is, let's cut off a length here of ribbon, okay? And we're going to take a little bit of tear tape because I just want this to stay on, all right? So let's add a couple pieces of tear tape here. So it's the middle panel, right? This one. We're going to add a little bit of tear tape for our ribbon to stick to. And I've been working hard at getting the upcoming weeks of projects ready, and oh, I can't wait to share more with you. All right. Here's this. So I'm just wrapping it around and securing that, okay? It's okay if there's some, if you want to, you can kind of just roll that excess up because it could stick to the inside of the card a little bit. I probably should have made it more exact. Probably should have done it long ways. So maybe I will cut that off. Let me just trim this off because I don't want it to stick. Because it will. Okay. Maybe if I take my adhesive remover, that works a little better. Okay, let's get rid of this glue. Yeah, after this rain, I'm anxious to get out. I've got some weeding to do that I'm not looking forward to. But it should make the job a lot easier after all this rain. Whoops, I'm unraveling my ribbon there. Okay, I think we're good now. Let's get rid of the glue off my fingers. So, okay, so this is really going to fold over, and I got to think, yeah, this is how we want it to fold. Yep, just like this, okay? So it's just really folding your card almost in half, but not really. You want to leave this panel open. So let's go ahead and we can put some liquid glue on here now. So it's really folding these two sections on top of one another pretty much, okay, to create that column. So if you go to remake this, just maybe watch the video again so you can see that you've got this panel right here all the way open, okay, and let me just zoom in a little bit more for you all. Let's put these glue tops back on and put them off my desk. Okay, all right, so we have a piece of basic white here that's the same size as our designer paper. So this is going to be 1 3/8 by 5 3/8. Okay, so not a ton of room to write a message, but you can also put an extra piece on the back side if you wanted to, an extra layer on the back side if you wanted to, if you really felt like you needed more room, okay, to write. But I think it's fine. Sometimes we just need a short, simple, sweet card, right? Okay, so let's do our embellishments for this little thing. And I gotta think. Oh, here's my little basket of stuff here. So we're gonna use some of this pretty in pink glimmer paper, and we've got one of the ovals die cut and one of these die cut in the pretty in pink cardstock as well. All right, so let's see, I need that. Okay, so let's see, we're going to, yes, let's adhere this onto these two onto our oval, okay, and just kind of bring it in a little bit, and you want your other one kind of in too, because this is going to go like cover that up. All right, so let's add a little bit more glue on this one. Maybe I'll bring this in just a little bit more. Okay, so let's go and stamp our word hello. Okay, it's tiny and it fits on this A block. And let's grab some memento. And I think you can stamp it without, you know, see it well. Okay, so there's that. So we're going to add some dimensionals to this. So, oh, I stamped it on the wrong side. Hang on, we're going to do that again. The piercing's on the wrong side. Okay. And besides, my H wasn't very strong either. There, oh, that looks even better. Okay. So let's put a big one there, and then we're going to use some of the mini ones for the tail, for the ends here. There we go. Let's cover this up before we have an accident there. Okay, we can take dimensionals off. And we'll just add this right smack dab in the middle. My biggest thing is to get it straight. we're going to add that afterwards. So let's put this on now, because I didn't get my other one straight. We're going to straddle the ribbon with our dimensionals. So I'm going to just put them on the sides of this label, because I didn't want any of the dimensionals sitting on the ribbon. Okay, we're going to just kind of put this up here. That looks, there we go. Now let's add this. Then I feel like I can get it straight. All right, isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that. Yay. Oh, got a dimensional down there. Okay, so let's add some bling to this. So let's add, did I use big? I did use the larger one. Let's add some of these shimmer gems here. These are the in color, the 24 to 26 in color shimmer gems, which are gorgeous. I love using these. Just enough sparkle and not too high of a profile. Pick them up with our pick tool here. Put that right on there. Okay, we're going to, let's see, I got a strip of glimmer paper here, and this is just going to fill in that gap a little bit and add even more bling to this, okay? So we'll just kind of put a bead, a small little bead here. Let's see. I think I want it the same length as the designer paper. I should have trimmed it. Let's go down here. We can just trim this off. There we go. So just, you know, if you have little scraps left, pieces, I don't throw it out until I am like totally done. I want to use every last bit of this paper. Oh, look at that. That's just gorgeous. And when you close that envelope or that card, it just gives it that hint too, a little bit. And that's all there is to it. Look how easy that was. And it will stand up all on its own. So who wouldn't love to have this sitting on their shelf? And then it folds flat to fit in our envelope. So I have an envelope somewhere, right, Nancy? Yep, I put some on the flap already. We just need to give it a little haircut. And we will have a completed card here. Let's see. I'm not doing a good job of trimming today. Oh well. Okay. There we go. All right. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. So let's look at the other colors with this collection. Okay. Let me grab these other ones because every one of them just looks beautiful, I think. Okay. What do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? Hi, Sherry. Welcome. Okay, so here's one with the peach pie. Yep, peach pie. I had to think for a minute. What color is this? And then here's one with the shaded or summer splash. And I ended up using the shamrock with this, so it made it pop a little bit more. Okay. And then this one is a Berry Burst card base with the Shy Shamrock right there. Okay. And then this one is Petunia Pop right there. So you got all 5 in colors. And aren't they fabulous? Look at them. So, okay. So hopefully I will get a blog post done about this. All right. So let's look at some new stuff, right? Aren't you excited to see some of that new paper in that mini catalog? We are going to look at, I gotta remember what this is called because it's gorgeous. It's called the, I think it's Regal Winter. Let me just double check. Yes, Regal Winter designer paper. And look how beautiful. Some people might think it's too dark. That was my first thought, right? But I think once you kind of look at it and see it, it's just gorgeous. So this is a wild wheat pattern, and then here's the back side of Pretty Peacock. This has lots of colors going on it. There's Blackberry Bliss, Cherry Cobbler, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, Wild Wheat. What other colors are on this? Night of Navy, and I think that's it. And Berry Burst is in there. So that would be the Berry Burst. And then Blackberry Bliss is kind of like in the background as well. So it's just gorgeous. And then here's this. Look at that Night of Navy right there. I think that's gorgeous. And then I like this too. I love the different coloring of this. There's just a lot of different shades. And then look at that Blackberry Bliss right there. Just rich and regal. This would be beautiful on a Christmas card too. And then this has more of the, I would say, the Berry Burst in it. You know, it's kind of a mixture of Berry Burst and Cherry Cobbler. It's kind of hard to tell, but definitely the flowers are the Cherry Cobbler. And then here's the flap side, some Wild Wheat, like a nice neutral pattern, which is really nice. And then look at that one. Oh, I think it's gorgeous. So when you look at those two, it kind of mimics it, right? Here's the back side, Pretty Peacock. And then this one is kind of similar to that first one we saw. This one, right? Or maybe it is. Hang on. Maybe I didn't pull out the right pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess it is. I think it is right. Maybe it's just enough off. Let's see. I don't think they like duplicated it. They couldn't have, right? Okay, I am right because it definitely is different because this has the cherry color on the back side and that one's the blue. So let's look at these a little bit more. I mean, they're very similar, right? I'm not sure if where I see the difference. I mean, there's a lot more yellow. I mean, when you look at it. Oh, I can see now. So we've got a lot of blackberry or berry burst flowers, and then this has got the cherry cobbler flower. So kind of similar design, but a whole different color scheme of the flowers is what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, it looks very similar because when you look at this pattern in here, it's really kind of the same design, but the flowers are totally different. That is really cool. So I think this paper is gorgeous. Okay, let's make a card with this, right? You guys want to see this square column card with this paper? I only have one other sample to share because I kind of ran out of time into making more. But we will do this other one, okay? So I have one other card I can share with you. Also in this suite is this gorgeous, yeah, it's Blackberry Bliss and gold ribbon. Look at this ribbon. I don't know, we'll be able to see it on here better. Like, look at the gold edge ribbon on there. It's so rich. I think this is going to be a popular set. At least for some people, right? Okay, good. You guys got good eye, Colleen. And then there's some gems here too. So we've got the shaded spruce. Well, this is definitely Blackberry Bliss, Night of Navy, and I'm not sure what that color is supposed to represent because there wasn't like a pink in there. Just, it can't be the Berry Burst, but it could be. Anyways, so those are the gems that are in this collection as well. Okay, so let's score and burnish. So I did the same exact measurements. It's a 5.5 by 10 1/8. It scored at 4 1/4, 5 3/4, 7 1/4, and 8 3/4. I have those measurements down now, right? Okay, so we're going to start out with the skinny strip, and I kind of lost track of my patterns. Let me line these up again because I think this is where we might want to kind of make sure they're going in a little bit of the same direction, right? Let's see. Nope. All right, those two go like that. There's that one and then that one. Okay, we got it. Okay, so let's start with this one right here. Now I'm anxious to finish the rest of the cards with this paper and do one. So I'll definitely have to do a blog post on this so you can see all the designs. Okay, so there's that one. Let's flip it here and then let's start here. So this is the Cherry Cobbler card base. I probably could have done Blackberry Bliss now. Might have been better because this, well, no, I guess it's got the Cherry Cobbler flowers on it. Here we go. And then this. And so what are you guys' thoughts? Do you love this paper or does it kind of like, does it look like you would love it? Let me know in the comments if you're in love with it as much as I am. Now I'm thinking about, some Christmas cards with this. At least with like the backside patterns, because they're so regal looking. That with some gold, I think would look beautiful. gold embossing or gold accents. Okay, so there's that. And let's do our ribbon. Tear tape. Let's add some tear tape. And this time we're gonna put the sticky strip the way I said we should. So let's see, it's the second panel in, so we're gonna go like this. Go long ways, and then that way we're not gonna worry about any excess. Okay, so just put that on there. Pull that off. And you could leave it attached if you wanted to, and then just give it a trim afterwards. There, simple, right? Okay, we can glue this down. So let's add our adhesive to here. Just don't get too close to the edge, because remember, you've got like 1/8 of an inch or like just a hint showing of cardstock. So, well, I guess this one's hidden, so it doesn't really matter. So you could go fairly close to the edge. Okay, so we're going to fold it in half. Okay, that card front in half. So I didn't point this out. The reason why this ended up being like a little bit skinnier of a panner, so that it won't like get into the fold here when you're folding it. It won't bind up the fold. Okay. All right, there we go. All done. Easy peasy. Okay, let's grab another oval. And I thought we would use, what did I do? Shaded spruce here for some leaves. Okay, so I've got some shaded spruce die cut here, because I think, yeah, that'll look good. So let's add some shaded spruce here. Do the same exact layout, right? And these little leaves I think go well even with this paper. So if you already have the Unbounded Beauty, you could just be happy with the designer paper and use what's in your library, you know. Okay, let's grab our hello again. We've got a little piece of cherry cobbler. You like both sides, Sherry? Oh, good. I know, Linda. Oh, good, Colleen. I'm glad you love it. I think it does have to grow on. I think you have to really see it in person, and just to see how beautiful it is. All right. Oh, that looks sharp. Okay. So I got glue on there. Looks like I got glue all over my fingers. Hang on. Let's use this. Okay, dimensionals. So let's grab our dimensionals, and I stamped it on the right side this time. So there we go, and dimensionals. There we go. Okay. Hi, Betty. Welcome. Oh, you're missing a good top card. You're going to definitely have to go back and see it. The replay from the beginning, because it's a really easy. We're going to wait on that. It's easier, I think, to line it up if you put it on your card. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Packing to head north. Oh, good. I hope everything goes well for you tomorrow. Have a safe flight home. Hopefully all the weather. Oh, the sunshine is out. Yay. Tonight's normally our car meetup night, but I'm not sure what we're doing. I haven't seen Jack all day. Oh, and the rain. So it depends on if the rain's gone. All right, so let's put this right up here. There we go. And then our word hello. Just kind of stick it in the middle there. Oh, look at that. What do you guys think? Isn't that pretty? I mean, this could just be like by itself too, without a fun fold. Make a really easy card. Okay, let's add this panel here. And this is where you want to make sure you're burnishing. You burnished all your edges really well too, okay? There. Okay, let's do this. Let's add our white panel here. Remember, you can always add another panel to the back side if you so desire. I didn't cut anything for the inside, like, I didn't, like, I don't have any glimmer paper, I don't think. I'll have to see what I've got afterwards. So on the last card, we added, let me find it. We added that piece of glimmer paper. So I'll have to come up with something. I don't know if we have any, what colored glimmers we have that are universal. And I didn't order the glimmer that's in the mini catalog. I was trying to be conservative here. Which stamp set is that? That is from the Unbounded Beauty Sweet Carol. Unbounded Love. Okay, it goes with the dies, the die bundle. All the leaves and the labels, all these labels are from the coordinating bundle. Okay, let's add some bling. So let's pull in this here. And I didn't cut any paper for an envelope, so that'll have to wait. I think we'll go with the green. Yeah, let's go with the green here. Little bit of a contrast. Yeah, I think that'll look good. Let's just do that. There we go. All right, what do you guys think? I guess I better get in the screenshot there. I love this paper. So another simple and easy card, right? So let's look at the other one that I managed to get done before. Here's the one in Wild Wheat right here. And I think this Blackberry Bliss ribbon is going to go with all the designs in there. Winka Stella. Okay. So this one's your favorite, right? All right, so there's two samples, and I used Early Espresso. It didn't list it in there, but I thought that went really well with that paper. So, and I used the Blackberry Bliss gems there. So, all right, everybody, I hope you love this. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you would love to my newsletter. If you'd love to create PDF tutorials to go by, and also if you need to order anything, there's my August host code. This paper is not available until, I don't know, what, September something. I'm not sure what the exact date is. I don't have that in my mind. I don't think it's right on the 1st. It's in September sometime. I'll have to double check that up. I haven't been really thinking about that. So you can't get any of the paper, this new paper, until then. But you can definitely get some of this Unbounded Beauty designer paper, and it's on sale, $10.69. You can make a lot of cards with a package of paper. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Make sure to come back next Wednesday at 3 p.m. for some more creative ideas. We'll do another simple and easy card, okay? And then Fridays I try to do, you know, a little bit more in like a fun fold or some type of technique. So so make sure at 3 p.m. both Wednesday and Friday here on YouTube, and Wednesday is Facebook only at 3 p.m. Okay? All right, have a good weekend. Hopefully the sun stays out for us the rest of the weekend, and nobody got really bad weather in the meantime. So thanks so much, everybody. I so appreciate you. Have a great night. Bye-bye.